Students, is it now audible?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay. So in this fluidized bed combustion, we are supplying air along with your coal and limestone. So the coal is converted into the stage of fluidized state. So due to that, a continuous uniform temperature is maintained in the furnace area. With help of that, we can maintain uniform steam generation. With help of that, we can produce the power. So that is the concept behind on the fluid bed combustion. Next. Next, we can see the key advantages of fluid-based combustion. So, why we move for the fluid-based combustion instead of normal combustion? Why we go for the fluid-based combustion? So, these are the reasons. First one is simpler fuel handling and feed system. So, for easy of handling the fuel, like a coal, if you want to handle mean, we have to use some conveyors, and also you have to move the coal to the furnace area. Then it should be completely ignitable. Then only we can convert the coal into ash. So if it is fully combustible of coal only, we can get the ash. Okay. Otherwise, a lot of toxic gas is produced due to unburned coal. Okay. So for simple fuel handling and feed system, that will, okay, we want to create with help of this FBC. So that is the main reason. So if you want to completely combust the coal in the furnace bin, so that's why we are introducing fluid bed combustion. That is the main key advantages. First key advantage. Second one is small furnace cross-sectional area. So if you want to create the furnace area with the compact one means, okay, we can go with fluid bed combustion because both are mixed. That is your limestone and coal both are mixed, and that will be sent to your combustion chamber area. If it is stored more amount mean that will not be an ignitable element. So only limited amount of coal will be passed to the furnace area along with your air mean it completely ignitable. Then your area is smaller is sufficient for producing the uniform temperature. That's why we are providing small furnace cross-section area is in FBC. So that is the second key advantage of FBC. And third one is high combustion efficiency compared with the earlier type of like Stalker BC boilers. So in the earlier based normal traditional combustion chambers, okay, that the fluid bed is concept is not there. So due to that uniform temperature not may not be produced. So for that effect, we are introducing FBC, so we can produce high combustion efficiency. So that is the third advantage of FBC. And the fourth one is that is already noted. That is in combustion and temperature, both will be okay increased. So that's why it is mentioned as separate as high combustion efficiency. And the next one is low NOx emission. So if you uh, 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 minimize the low NOx means, so nitrification process should be incorporated. Okay, so nitrification is a process of okay reducing the NOx emission. Okay, So that's why, okay, FVC is introduced. So how we can reduce the NOx emission, that will be discussed in the later slides. Okay, so that will be discussed on third, fourth side. I will explain how a NOx emission is reduced. And next one is flux fuel flexibility. So you combine with the air along with coal means, okay, the fuel usage and the feed system are very simple. Okay, so that's why we are introducing FBC in the boiler furnace concept. Okay, by FBC concept in the boiler. So these are the key advantages of FBC. Next. There are different types of FBC. One is fluidized bed boiler. Second one is circulating fluidized bed boiler. Third one is pressurized fluidized bed boiler. So our FBC is classified into three types. So we can call it as types of FBC. First one is fluidized bed boiler. So that is we were discussed with this one. Okay, first slide now. That is the fluidized bed combustion. That is the first one, fluidized bed boiler. So fluid bed combustion and fluid bed boiler both are same. And second one is circulating fluidized bed boiler. And the third one is pressurized fluid bed boiler. So first thing we will already discuss. Now we move into the second one, circulating fluidized bed boiler. So this is the first one. So in the first slide itself, we were discussed. So along with coal and limestone, we are supplying the air. So we will create the fluidized effect in the furnace area. So this is general first fluid bed boiler. And second one, this is about circulating fluidized bed boiler. So what is mean by circulating fluidized bed boiler mean? Okay. So normally air and fuel both will be mixed in the furnace area. Here the fuel is limestone and coal. So both are mixed. So due to that, a fluidized effect will be happen. So due to the combustion, rapid combustion, some lot of fly ash content may be formed. Okay. So that will be, okay, circulated. Again, some fly ash content goes upward. So that will be again circulated. Okay. So fly ash content has some heat content. Okay, that content is again recirculated with help of circulating container. Okay, you can see here the fluidized bed, you have a circulating fluidized container. With help of that container, again the ash content comes to your furnace area, and finally all the your fuel will be converted into ash. So the ash is finally it is removed. So in the lower part you can see in this diagram, air is passed one way. After that, the coal and limestone is passed another side. So all are mixed together and fuel is ignited. So again, due to the ignition, a fly ash content may be formed. That content goes upward. Again, it will be recirculated because air is further, it is supplied in. So the fly ash content is further, it is developed. So that will goes to the another one container that is called circulating container. With the help of that, again it comes to your furnace area. So the fly ash not goes to the chimney. Okay. So it is prevented with help of this container, circulating container. Then it will recirculate it. So complete your coal is fired will be takes place due to this effect. So incomplete combustion of coal is avoided due to this circulation. So that's why fluid bed combustion produce maximum temperature. That is steam generation is maximum. Okay, in FBC inbuilt boilers. So circulating fluid bed boilers feature that fast fluid bed which form in the whole furnace combustor, that is, and particles are collected in the cyclone. So that is called The container name is called cyclone. Okay, so all the particles, that is particle is nothing but fly ash particles, are collected in the cyclone and recirculated into the furnace. Therefore, higher combustion efficiency and furnace desulfurication and denitrification. So, due to the effect of this cyclone recirculation, we can uh, uh, we can avoid the nitrification effect. Okay, so if the air, the fly ash and air does not circulate, it means the NOx level and sulfurification level is increased. So for the to minimize the nitrification and sulfurification, okay, we are introducing the cyclone uh, collector. With help of that, we can able to reduce the uh, SOX effect and the NOx effect. So by this way, we can minimize the emission norms also. Okay, so that's why in the key advantages we are mentioned, the low NOx emission we can achieve with help of the LPC, because the reason of the circulation of the ash content or particles involved in the combustion process. So by this way, we can reduce the emission norms also. And further, the fly ash or toxic gas come out from your cyclone separator and will goes to the non-catalytic nitrogen oxide reduction system, that is called SNCR. With help of this, further it is reduced. Okay, nitrification and sulfurification is takes place, and further it is okay remove the particles present in the toxic gases, that is particulate gases, particulate particles are removed with help of disulfuric system. Okay, then it will goes to the chimney. So the remaining non-toxic gases goes to the chimney. Likewise, the fluid bed combustion is helpful for desulfurification and denitrification. So finally, we can achieve the NOx emission level is low. So that is the main advantage of circulated fluidized bed boiler. So this is about the working of fluidized bed boiler. In this boiler, circulating fluidized bed boiler. In this boiler, the unburned fuel is fed against to the furnace with help of a forced draft fan and ducts, ensuring enhanced compression and higher heating and provide excellent fuel flexibility. Also, the fluidizing velocity of air in the CFBC, that is circulating fluidized bed boiler, is comparatively higher than that of BFBC, one of the major drawback power consumption. Okay, so the motor installed in the forced draft fan consumes more power than one installed the same capacity boilers, that is wood and coal fired. Okay, forced draft fan, because of elevated levels of draft requirement to create fluidization. So what I'm trying to say is, ஸோ உங்களுக்கு நார்மலி வுட்டு கோல் வச்சு யூஸ் பண்ணி அதை வந்து நார்மலாக ஃபயர் பண்ணுறதுக்கு தேவைப்படக்கூடிய ஏர் எவ்வளவோ அதை விட நமக்கு மினிமம் ஏரை வச்சு நம்ம என்ன பண்ண முடியும், இந்த சர்க்குலேட்டிங் மெத்தடில் minimum amount of supplying air which we can create the fluidized bed effect. So we can increase the combustion rate, okay, or heat producing capacity on the steam production capacity we can increase. So these are the some of the advantages of circulating fluidized bed boiler. Next, the last one type of fluidized bed boiler is pressurized fluidized bed boiler. So in the first boiler, that is fluidized bed, only air and your coal both are mixed and create the fluidized effect. In second case, a cyclonic container is introduced along with this fluidized bed. And the third one is pressurized fluidized bed boiler. In this, a gas turbine is also combined with your furnace area. Okay, so ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல வந்து வெறும் fluidized bed, அதாவது ஏரும் கோலும். செகண்ட்ல வந்து ஏர் கோல் கூட we are adding cyclonic container ஆட் பண்ணோம். இதில் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃபர்னஸ் ஏரியா கூட, தட் இஸ் ஏர் ஃபியூயல் கூட, அந்த ஃபர்னஸ் ஏரியாவை we are attached with one gas turbine. So what is the purpose அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ஸோ நார்மலி ஏர் வந்து நம்ம சப்ளை பண்ணி we can ignite the coal. So rapid combustion will be achieved. That is the concept of fluid bed combustion. But here, what is the difference is a gas turbine is used to supply the combustion of air. So heated air supply பண்றதுக்காக, okay, in the furnace area supply பண்றதுக்காக we are introducing a gas turbine. So additional gas turbine is attached with this, okay, in the furnace. So with help of that, a high compressed air will be passed to the furnace area. So with the help of that, forced effect will be takes place. அப்போ forced air வந்து supply ஆகும்போது the coal is highly ignitable இருக்கும். With the help of that, we can create the steam generation on very rapid manner. ஓகேவா? So steam generation ஜாஸ்தி மட்டும் இல்லாம we can create on rapid manner. So fast steam generation if we want to create mean we can go with the pressurized fluidized bed boiler. So in the normal fluidized bed boiler, uniform temperature we can maintain, and the circulated type fluid bed boiler we can create the steam generation is high, but in the pressurized fluidized bed boiler we can create the steam generation on rapid manner. Okay, so because high forced air is supplied, compressed air is supplied with help of gas turbine. So that is the key feature of pressurized fluidized bed boiler. So in the pressurized fluidized boiler system, combine a fluidized bed combustion chamber boiler with the gas turbine. The gas turbine supplies the combustion air at high pressure to the combustor, and the gas after being cleaned and in cyclone drive in the gas turbine. So similar manner, the cycloner tank also attached along with your furnace. So again the fly ash content also, again it will collected and again it will comes to the lower part of your furnace. So likewise the toxic gases will be controlled, and similarly combustion also is the rapidly takes place, and steam generation also takes place on rapid manner. So these are the advantages. After that, the toxic gases is further, okay, desulfurification and denitrification process is takes place with help of electrostatic precipitator, and finally the toxic gases sent to the chimney. So likewise this arrangement is, okay, made in the pressurized fluid bed boiler. So today we discuss about the three things of fluidized bed concept. So what are the merits are improved cycle efficiency, improved combustion efficiency, and reduced emission. So for that purpose, we are moving for the pressurized fluid bed boiler. So these are the three concepts today we discussed. First one is what is meant by fluidized bed boiler and what are the different types of fluidized bed boiler. And the first one is fluidized bed boiler. Second one is called circulated fluid bed boiler, and the third one is called pressurized fluid bed boiler. Okay, so these three things are introduced in the furnace for better combustion, or we can say better heating efficiency or improved heating efficiency, or we can maintain the temperature in this furnace at uniform level, or we can say to improve the steam generation, we are moving for the fluid replace concept. So these are the some of the merits, or we can say advantages. So that's all from now. Now you can ask any doubts related to fluid bed concepts. Students, you have any doubt? Students, is it audible?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay, you have any doubt? So today we discussed three different type of FBC: circulating, fluidized bed, and pressurized fluidized bed. So these all are very important for your examination. So sometimes the question may be asked, explain the concept of fluidized bed combustion and what are the different types of FBC. So this question may be asked in your examination. So you have to explain in detail with help of this three different types. Okay, that is the diagram you have to explain. So you have any doubt now you can ask or we can wind up the session.
No doubt, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, students. So now you can leave.